What's up, everybody? My name is Justin, and welcome back to another episode of Whiskey Tears. Today, we've got a budget bottle for you. Today, I've got the Rittenhouse Straight Rye Bottle and Bond. Okay, so the Rittenhouse Straight Rye Bottle and Bond, depending on where you live, between like 20 and 30 bucks. For this thing, obviously coming in at 100 proof, since it is bottled and bond. It is distilled by my favorite distillery, Heaven Hill. It says, Rittenhouse Straight Rye Whiskey is a storied Pennsylvania-style rye whose heritage commemorates Philadelphia's famous Rittenhouse Square. Still bottled and bond under U.S. government supervision to meet the strictest requirements, the Rittenhouse you enjoy today carries forth the distinct and spicy flavor profile established long ago. So, we'll see if this budget rye is any good or not. Coming from Heaven Hill, let's pop the top, get the nosing straight out of the bottle. Alright, it is a screw top, even though it's got like a cork plastic covering that goes over it. It's still a screw top, so kind of a strange combo there. But honestly, I don't think the bottle looks that bad, right? It's not the cheapest looking in the world, so maybe like decent looking bottle for the price. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, nosing out of the bottle. It's like a spicy purple grape. Like a spicy purple grape with some like, what's that note on there? I don't know if creme brulee is the right word, but hopefully I can break it down a little bit better once we get into the nosing coming out of the glass here. But hey, before we do me one big favor. If you haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe, especially on the channel. It's absolutely free for you. It means a whole heck of a lot for me. And if you really want to help support the channel, get access to all the videos early, get a badge next to your name, all that cool stuff, hit the join button down below. Alright, Rittenhouse Rye. It's actually quite dark, I would say. The coloring is much darker than maybe something I would expect at this proof point. Not like super dark, but definitely darker than I would expect at this price point. It's got some good legs already forming on it, so we'll see. Don't know what to expect from this. Haven't watched any reviews on it, and I've never had it before, so nosing out of the glass. Definitely spicy. You can smell the spice on there. Like, tingles your nose even a little bit with that spicy note. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt this video, but I'm so excited to announce my new partnership with Cigar Page. If you guys are into cigars at all, check out the link down in the description below for Cigar Page. They have the best deals on cigars in the entire world on the internet, and it's always free shipping. Go ahead, go over there, get yourself a Perdomo Champagne 10th anniversary, get the Perdomo 20th anniversary, or get one of my recent favorites. This is the Drew Estate Undercrown 10. This thing is amazing. I appreciate your support. Make sure you check out Cigar Page down in the link below. Yeah, it's definitely got that spice on there and some fruitiness to it. I don't know if I'm getting as much of that. A little bit of that purple grape, but there's like something else behind it that's fruity. Honestly, it smells much better than I was expecting for a bottle at this price point. Maybe it is a creme brulee behind it that I'm smelling. It's like a creme brulee, like a fruity creme brulee with that rye spice in there as well. I always want to say like mango in there. I don't know if I've ever said mango before on a review. But I'm almost getting like a mango note coming out of this behind that original nosing as well. Yeah, now that I've said it out loud and I'm thinking about it, yeah, I'm getting a mango note. So interesting nosing on this Rittenhouse Rye, 100 proof. We're gonna try it. We're gonna rank it on the tier system. Cheers, everybody. Wow. Okay. First impression is this is way better than I was expecting. Infinitely better right out of the gates than I was expecting. First sip, I always just kind of do, how's it feel in the mouth, and do I like it overall? Does it taste good? And the answer to that is yes. You know, if I was doing this blind, I might guess that this is some kind of Jack Daniel's rye, because it's actually got a banana note to it, and Jack Daniel's is like the only thing that I've ever gotten banana out of. But this actually has a bit of a banana note to it. Not really any viscosity to it, but what I appreciate about it is it's got that banana note, it's got the rye spice in there, but it doesn't have any of like, sometimes when you get a cheap rye, you get like a bitter or super bready rye note out of it, and it doesn't have that at all. It does not have that at all. It's actually very pleasant. Got a twinge of vanilla in the background, and then it does roll over the back of your tongue with that fruity, banana-y, rye, spicy type note. maybe just a hint of like a light caramel drizzle in the background behind it all, just like a little hint in there. It's not strong at all, but I think it's there more towards the finish than the beginning. I definitely don't get the mango on the palate that I got on the nose. I don't really get any of that purple grape either. If anything, there's some kind of other fruit like mixed in with that banana, but it's primarily banana. Let me see if I can pick out what this other fruity note is. You know what it reminds me of a little bit? Is like a light strawberry yogurt note in there. Like, you know, the ones that are like kind of a pinkish light hue, that type of yogurt, not the ones that have like a bunch of strawberries in there, but the ones that are just kind of flavored strawberry yogurt. But I think there's just a hint of that in behind that those main notes of banana and rye spice. And I'll tell you what, I'm impressed. For the price point of this bottle, I was honestly not expecting much. I was expecting some of those harsh notes out of it, and those harsh notes just aren't there. They're just not there. Now, it doesn't obviously have some of the big, bold flavor profiles. It doesn't have the mouthfeel to it, but for a $25, $30 bottle, depending on where you are, I'll tell you what, this is a pretty dang good rye. Alright, so we're going to rank this thing on the tier system today. If you guys are new here, this is how I rate everything here on the channel, and there's tiers within tiers, and it's all subject to my likes and taste, all that stuff, but I've done several hundred bottles at this point, so take it or leave it for what it's worth. So I've got an idea of where I'm going with this, and actually I've probably got a pretty good idea, but I'm going to give it one last sip here, and then we're going to officially rank it. I'll tell you what, it's just a good rye. It's just a good rye. It's not overly spicy, doesn't have any of the negative qualities that you can get out of an unpleasant rye, and it's got some good flavors on it. So for me, today, on the tier system, the Rittenhouse 100 proof from Heaven Hill. Maybe because it's from Heaven Hill, I'm a Heaven Hill guy. Keep that in mind. I am a Heaven Hill guy. I like pretty much everything Heaven Hill makes, pretty much. But yeah, it's going to go in the B tier today. It's pretty dang good, especially for the price point. I highly suggest picking this bottle up. Try it out if you haven't already, because it is a dang good rye. Maybe you're just into bourbons and you want to start transitioning into trying ryes. I think this would be a good one because it's not overly spicy. It doesn't hit you with any of those huge rye spice flavors that you can get with some other things. I think this is a really good one to try out, and the price point's not going to kill you. So if you don't like it, you know, make a misdrink out of it or something, but I kind of have a feeling that you will. So for me, it's on the B tier today. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you for your next drink.